Okay, put your hand up if you saw the Olympics opening ceremony. Well, I didn't, but a lot of people did, and this was the technology that was shown. This was an empty stadium, right? But this huge dome, my father would love the domes, he would have loved that. Huge dome comprising of 1,800 and something drones. These are literally drones flying in the sky. You know, amazing. Honestly, amazing technology. Now, we're going to talk about this in a second, but I also want to talk about a thing that Elon Musk talked about last year. He basically went to a room full of Air Force top officials in America, right? Pilots and really top generals, and basically said the age of the fighter jet era has passed. The future is drones. So I want to show you this video in a second, but who actually did see the Olympics ceremony? Put your hands up, like let me know in the comments below. I honestly didn't. I didn't. I've got better things to do. Like, you know, eat, sleep, rave, repeat. Eat, sleep, rave, repeat. I basically wake up, have sex, and then go back to sleep. That's my life at the moment. Thanks, lockdown. But anyway, going to this. Oh, don't listen to me, everybody. You know, Tokyo Olympics opening ceremony included a light display with 1,800 drones, right? And there may have, you know, let me say that again. There may not have been any fans in the Olympic Stadium, but Japan still found a way to put on a show for the opening of the 2020, 2021 actually, games, right? They used drones. Now, believe it or not, this is not the biggest drone display that's ever been done. There was one that was a little bigger by like 20 or 50 different drones, more extra, right? But this was like the second biggest one. Drones are the future, and let's just have a quick little look at this video. I'll turn that volume down for you guys a little. I'll make it a little bigger so you guys can see it a little better. We don't want any copyright strikes now, do we? But yeah, I mean, this is basically drones doing their thing, all on a cloud network, listening to the host computers or computer. Really, really interesting, right? Now, you know, if you're into technology like I am, you've probably seen something like this similar over the years. Over the last 5 years, this is becoming more and more of a thing at huge events, right? TV commercials are doing these things now, and big. I think the 2018 Winter Olympic Games did something similar. So you know, every year they're pushing the technology a little more and a little more. Now, my question is, right, regarding this. God, just have a look how amazing that is, right? So you can basically make any shape you want. I mean, if you wanted, you can make a giant cock in the air. You really, really could. But my question is, obviously drones. Why do you watch me? I don't know. Drones, right? They basically have batteries, as all electrical appliances that aren't plugged into the wall, right? Batteries. Drones are notorious for running out of batteries really quickly. So what if there was some sort of EMP device went off, or a lightning strike went off near it, and then lightning strikes cause EMPs, right? Electromagnetic pulses. There was an EMP set off in the Ocean's 11 movie with Brad Pitt and George Clooney, if you guys remember. Anyway, Small Soldiers as well. Anyway, Kirsten Dunst. Anyway, what happens if a few batteries just die? Like, you're going to have literally drones falling out of the sky, hitting people. But it's just food for thought, right? Food for thought. Yeah, towards the end of the ceremony, a fleet of 1,824 drones took the skies above the Olympic Stadium. Initially arrayed in the symbol of the 2020 Games, but they took on the shape of the Earth before a rendition of John Lennon's Imagine, which was reworked by Hans Zimmer. What a great movie composer he is. But going to Elon Musk right now, and the fighter jet era has passed. I mean, honestly, he's a bit of a Chad for saying this, because he literally went into a room full of top generals. He's on stage, top generals in the Navy and Army and whatever. In all the companies who make these things, like Lockheed Martin and stuff like that, and all the pilots are all listening to him. Basically, your billion-dollar companies better evolve to make drones soon, because he reckons drone warfare is the future. And I absolutely agree with him. It is the way of the future. It's probably going to suck, but it seems to be the way of the future. Now, this is exactly what he said, right? You know, think Terminator. Think Terminator, right? Was there anyone operating Arnold Schwarzenegger's brain? No, it was autonomous, right? It's obviously the future. Let's just hope that Skynet doesn't become a reality in whatever form it may be, all right? But this is what Elon said, right? So for the air domain, things are definitely going to go into kind of, you know, locally autonomous drone warfare. Is where the future will be. That doesn't quite make sense, but all right. It's not what I want. It's not I want the future, right, to be this. This is what the future will be. Autonomous drone warfare at a local level. I can't believe I'm saying this because this is dangerous, but this is simply what will occur, he says, all right? Drones locally will be autonomous, but I think we still want to retain the authority to damage or destroy anything that isn't an autonomous drone, like human beings, right? Human life, right? Animal life. Keep the authority back there, you know, with a person in the loom. The fighter jet era has passed its drones. So yeah, he's basically saying this, or like I said, in a room full of generals and fighter pilots, like a bit of a Chad moment, right? He's got balls to be saying that. But there's this movie called Stealth, right? Josh Lucas, who's seen his career lately? No one. Where the hell is he, right? Jessica Biel, right? Mr. and Mrs. Justin Timberlake, and of course Jamie Foxx. Gold digger, all right? And Terminator 2. Going back to Stealth, if you've never seen the movie Stealth, highly recommend it. It was actually filmed in Australia. And the end North Korea scene, if you've seen the movie, the end scene where they're trying to leave North Korea kind of thing, was actually filmed at my girlfriend's old farm. And my girlfriend was actually living there when they came, and Jessica Biel was walking around and stuff. And interesting, true story. But I lost my drone on that farm area at one point. I've made a video about it, but I've still not released it publicly. I will one day. It's on my channel 1. But yeah, going to Terminator 2, you know, Skynet, right? Drones, artificial intelligence. It's where the world is heading. Is it scary? In a way, yes, because if these things aren't programmed properly, they can absolutely go out of control. It can start to do whatever it wants to do, basically, because the artificial intelligence feels it's the right thing to do, whatever that may be, right? So it's an interesting and scary time to be alive. What do you guys think about this video? We are on 2 different channels, 2 and 1, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, at TallBoyGareth. Look, I love yous. Trying to keep the videos short these days, keep yous interested. My COVID coronavirus lockdown beard is getting bigger. I made a video about it. Go check it down in the description below. I love yous. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.